Escape from the Bronx.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Retro Reviews number 2. Who the hell was that? Talk about this movie right here. It's called Escape from the Bronx. I have the VHS cover. Here's the front of it. And here's the back. I actually got this for very cheap at a flea market actually, and I have never heard of this movie before, so I thought, for the price, I might as well check it out. It has really nice cover art and something that honestly looks like it can grab anyone's attention just from the cover art alone. So with a title like Escape from the Bronx, I'm sure you're expecting this movie to be a complete ripoff of John Carpenter's film Escape from New York and LA. Carpenter's movie, I believe, came out in the year 1981, and Escape from the Bronx came out in 1985. I think the movie was actually using the title as a selling point. Like how they have the movie Happy Feet and then the knockoff title, that of another movie called Tappy Feet. That's a real movie, by the way. But even though this movie is using its title as a selling point, and some may see it as a knockoff of Carpenter's classic science fiction flick, Escape from the Bronx is actually a surprise for me, because I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. So this is actually an Italian movie, and it's directed by Enzo Castellari. I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name. And the film is actually a sequel to a film called 1990, The Bronx Warriors. So this movie takes place in the far, far future of the year 2000. Seriously. In 2000, the Bronx is a wasteland, people steal ammunition, and the government corporation wants to cleanse the Bronx. This corporation wants to kill and imprison people who live in the Bronx, all the residents. They want to move them to New Mexico, and they actually send out kill squads, this government, and they want to just tear down the city, kill all the bums, and label the Bronx as the city of the future. That is until a group of warriors put on their, black leather jackets with the sleeves cut off. They get their 80s fashion on, and they really fight the system. The main character in this movie is named Trash, actually, and he leads these warriors to fight the corporation, mainly because the corporation, they burned his parents alive. One thing I really like about this movie is that it's fun, and it's really action-packed, and it's action-packed from start to finish. As soon as I put in the tape, I know I sound like a caveman right now, but as soon as I put in the VHS tape, the action was all over the place, letting the viewers know ASAP, this is purely action and a fun popcorn flick. Explosions, shootouts, bombs, grenades, fire, fistfights are pretty much the script for this movie. The action is just really way over the top. Someone uses a pistol and they actually shoot it one time, and the helicopter just comes crashing down and it explodes into smithereens. Yes, this movie is really cheesy, but if you're someone who likes cheese, I think you'll like this movie. It has all the action and over-the-top 80s style music and something retro movie fans I think will get a kick out of. And for a low-budget movie, the action is honestly very well done. The action in this movie actually looks better than a majority of action films we see today. This movie has lasting power. You can still watch this today and say to yourself, wow, the action really holds up. As good as the action is, I just wish the story could have been, more well written. It really is a point A to point B type of story. They just move through the Bronx, kicking all kinds of ass that gets in their way. Literally, that's the story. I didn't connect with Trash or any of the other members of this warrior gang. Nothing they said or did really connected with me emotionally. The villains of the corporation, they don't look intimidating at all. They wear helmets, like space helmets, and they look like giant Hershey's Kisses because they wear a costume that looks pretty much like foil paper. And even though they're not that intimidating looking, they have an act for liking to set people on fire. That was just a recurring thing that happened in the movie. This to the first film, 1990, The Bronx Warriors. I have to be honest, I think this one is definitely packing a lot more action, while the first had more science fiction elements. The first one did have action, but the sequel took the action and just bumped it way up more than I was expecting and what most people are expecting. I do think this movie had, all the makings to really be a cult classic. However, when I looked up some stuff on Google, that's called research, I think one of the cast members, the actor who plays Trash, actually said he wasn't really interested in promoting the movie in the United States, and even the director himself said he wasn't all that interested in promoting it in the United States, for whatever reason. Like a lot of good low-budget movies, this movie proves you can be given, just a little something, but make something really big with it and something really strong. I love seeing this, and this has some damn sexy action. If you are an individual who doesn't really care for story and you just want to see, pew pew and things blow up, this is the type of movie for you. It really does have that 80s style and sleeves and music and action. I honestly enjoyed this more than I thought. So when it comes to Escape from the Bronx, I believe this movie earns 4 out of 5 hair pieces. Okay, seriously, who the hell is in my house? So thank you all so much for checking this video out. If you want to see other videos, feel free to check those out as well. And here's a little look at the next retro review.
They broke into the mall for the wildest all-night party of their lives.
They're dead meat.
But you're never alone in the chopping mall.
What's that?
Robot blood. Shopping mall, where shopping costs you an arm and a leg.
Really looking forward to that one, and I really hope you're looking forward to the next video as well. Until next time, goodbye.